Hello, we are live. Hello, anybody. We are live on Facebook at Charity Nganga. We are live on Facebook at Charities Babo USA, and we are live on YouTube. So anyone, say hi. Make a comment there so that I can know where you're watching me from. Hoffman Mwana wa Mzazi. Thank you for joining me. This is Charities Babo USA. I'm live on Facebook at Charity Nganga, and I am also live on my Facebook fan page, Charities Babo USA. So thank you for joining us. I'm overwhelmed by the support that I have gotten from people. I'm slaying my glasses here. I'm slaying my glasses here. And of course, I'm wearing black today because today is September 11, and we are remembering the lives that were lost during a bomb that happened 20 years ago. So that's why I'm wearing black, just to stand in solidarity with those people who lost their families. I can see 7 people are watching me. So this is my first time to be live on Facebook and YouTube and everything. So Grace Wairimu, hello, Charity, looking nice. Thank you. And I'm gonna just tell you a little bit about myself. The people on Facebook, I haven't been live on Facebook. I know I've gone live on YouTube 2 times. My name is Charity, and I live here in the US. And I came here 7 years ago. I've been living here for 7 years. I'm a US citizen now. I came here with a green card. And the purpose of my channel, Kemani Wahu, my cousin, thank you. Thank you for joining me. I came here with a green card, and the purpose of starting my channel was basically just to help someone go through that journey. Because when I got the green card, I had no clue. I didn't have an idea of how to go about it. But a friend helped me, Vintos Brown. And you can tell me, I get you clearly. Thank you for letting me know that. So that was the purpose of starting this channel, because I know there's someone out there, GMJ, hi, who has won a green card or who is getting ready to apply for a green card, and maybe they do not have, they have no idea. So in my channel, I give tips on how you can go about it. Because coming from Africa and coming from Kenya, I have so many friends who really wonder how I came here. And I also see people who are telling me I don't have a job. Can I come there? So just to help someone out there. So that's what I talk about in my channel. So my YouTube channel is called Charities Babo USA. And I am overwhelmed by the support that I have gotten from people. We have reached 478 subscribers. That's overwhelming. Thank you, everyone who has subscribed to my channel. GMJ, Grace Wairimu, is telling me that she's getting ready to apply next month. So go for it. And if you have a question, you can inbox me. My Facebook page is Charity Nganga, or Charities Babo Funds USA. You can like that channel, you can follow me, and I normally post my videos there so that other people can see them. And please subscribe to my channel, Charities Babo USA, and you get to learn a lot. You get to learn a lot because here in the US, it's a very good country. And the only way that you will come here and live without any hurdles or any problems is if you come with a green card, or if you come with the right documentation. Because it's a little bit hard to survive if you do not have papers, the right papers here. But if you have the right documentation, you can do anything. You can work, you can invite your parents. Like I remember, even before I got my citizenship, I was able to invite my mom to the US after I graduated from nursing school. So it's a good thing. It's a good thing. And please try to apply. Remember, the green card is starting in October. I haven't seen the date yet. When the date is announced, I'm gonna let you know, but please have your passport ready when you're applying for the green card next month. It's a countdown now. Today is the 11th. So normally what I do in my live shows, I like answering questions from my viewers, because people have so many questions. People are asking me very, very, very many questions. So I have one viewer here, one subscriber here called called Lamek Wendo. This is just a compliment that he's giving me. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Let me see. So this is Irene Kabocha. She's asking, "Hi Charity, thanks for clarifying many things. What if I lost my original KCSE results? Can they take a photocopy of the result slip?" Now, they don't take photocopies of the result slip, because they want the original documentation. So if you have lost your certificate, I believe there is a source where those certificates come from. So please go to the board. I think the headquarters is in Nairobi, and ask if they can give you the original, because without the original documentation, that is one thing that can make you to be disqualified. So please make sure that you go and get the original document from the headquarters and have it, because you cannot, a photocopy doesn't work. So GMJ, my cousin won a green card but was discouraged that he was too old to move off there at 40. How would you advise? Oh my gosh, the green card doesn't have a limit. It doesn't have an age limit. As long as you have what it takes. You need to have a passport. You need to have your birth certificate. So when you have all that in hand, you apply. And of course, the passport is only for the first applicant. The first applicant is the person who is applying at that moment. The first name. If I'm applying, I am the first applicant. And if I want to add my family, they don't need a passport at the first instance when you are applying for the green card. So at 40 years old, 40 is young. Here in the USA, that people say that life starts at 40. So 40 years old is very young. So if he's still valid, she can go, and he or she can go ahead and start processing it. So don't be discouraged. Even if you want a green card when you are 60 years old, when you come here, you will still survive. We have people who are working even when they are 70, when they are 80. As long as they can go to work and they are of sound mind, America does not discriminate against age. Actually, they don't discriminate even against color. So it doesn't matter. There is no discrimination against age. So Grace Wairimo is asking me, my worry is how to go about my boys' birth certificate, and they are under the dad's name, but we separated. Now, like I said in a video that I posted about the things that you need before filling out your DS-260, if you separated with your husband, they need to have a divorce certificate, something legal that shows that you are separated from your husband. Because if you do not have that, you don't have enough support. They don't take word of mouth. Unfortunately, they want something that is written. So please get a divorce certificate or a marriage annulment, so that when you're going there, you have proof. You have proof, because like I say, US is a country of paperwork. Let me give you an example. For example, if I go to apply for my driver's license here in the US, the ID card is called the driver's license. When we go there, we have our addresses where we live. Normally, they want to know the proof of our address. They want to know, do you really live there? So they will ask you for something like an electricity bill. You take it. It's not that they don't know that you live in the US. They do, but they want to verify. So you show them a bill that has your name and it has your address, so they will know that that specific person lives in that place. So it's the same case. It's the same case when you are going to take your documents in the American embassy. Make sure that you have the original ones. And if it was a case of separation or anything, please make sure that you have supporting documentation. If you don't know how to go about it, you can go and ask an advocate, because the family law advocates, and I think they can give you so much information about that. But do not go without documentation, especially if that guy's name bears the certificate of your kids. Right. So Hoffman Mwana wa Mzazi is saying, yeah, to replace a KCSE certificate, kindly go to Mtihani House with 5K. See, we are getting answers here on Charity's Babu. So he says you go to Mtihani House to get a replacement. So that's not going to be very hard. So it was come we stay, not officially marriage. Maybe I go to the chief. So the only thing that I can tell you is, like I said, please go to an advocate, because they know more about the family law and they will be able to advise you accordingly. Because like I said, if the kids' names are on the birth certificate of both parents, they would like to inquire about the other parent, if that parent is in the life of that person. But if you go through the law offices, they will be able to advise you accordingly, so that you can have something that supports that you're not together with that person. But please do not go empty-handed, because that's not going to help you much. They want to see something that will support you. Now, let me see if there is another one. So, Marilyn Atieno says, the names of my certificate differ slightly with the ID. What should I do? Now, if your names are different, and here I like to give an example of my name. When I went to apply for my ID, my Kenyan ID, they misspelled my name. Instead of writing Charity, they put an R. So my name was Chariry. And so that was my ID, and I had stayed with it for a long time. And my KCSE certificate had a different name. My birth certificate was different, because compared to my ID, they bared different names. And I was lucky, because I have a cousin who is an advocate, and he helped me to get an affidavit. An affidavit is a document that says those two different names belong to the same person. So it supports both names. So regardless of the documents that you're taking there, if you have an affidavit, it supports that both of those names are yours. So you won't have a problem, because I went through that, and what helped me very much was the affidavit. Actually, I changed my name back to corrected it when I became a US citizen. Because when you become a US citizen, they give you a chance. If you want to change your name, you can change your name. So that's how I was able to change my name in my ID. So now my name is correct. So I had stayed for all those 7 years without my name being corrected, but I still went ahead. But when I came here to the US, my name was always misspelled, even in my driver's license. But when I got my citizenship, I had a chance to change my name. So do not worry if your name is different. Just get an affidavit to support that. Now, my husband has qualifications. This is Bayinga Mili. My husband has qualifications, and me, I am a housewife who stopped in class 8. Can my hubby include me while applying it, or it will not work? Now, please, if you are planning to apply for a green card this October and you have a family, it does not matter what your wife does. Even if it's a housewife, I really respect housewives, because they do a lot of work. You might think that a housewife is not doing anything, but taking care of kids is the hardest. And I feel that when I'm here in the US, because here in the US, you cannot afford to have a house girl. And I have young ones. My youngest is 2 years old, and I have a 5-year-old, and I have an 11-year-old. And my son, my oldest son now is 19. Now, if you are a house manager, and if your husband wants to apply, please make sure that your name is there. He says that he has a family. I believe in including everybody, so do not hide your family, because that could be grounds for you not getting the green card. So again, this is Charities Bubble USA. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, my YouTube channel, go there and hit the subscribe button and like us and make a comment and ask a question and support me in this journey. Let me see if I have another question here. So this one is closer to the same one that I talked about. I am a single mother and I have 2 kids and they are under their father's name. What will happen in the interviews? The same things. You have to have a valid documentation showing that you separated or you got divorced from your husband. So very, 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 very important. There is another one here. Let me see. I am trying. So how long does it take to be a US citizen after getting the green card? Now, if you come here with a green card, like the way I did, you wait for 5 years to become a US citizen. So for those 5 years, when you're here, you can you enjoy everything just like the citizens. The only thing that you cannot do is vote. You cannot vote when you are a permanent resident. So with a green card, you only stay for 5 years. 5 years is a long time. And then you can apply after 5 years. You're eligible to apply to become a citizen. And of course, when you're becoming a citizen, there's a test that you have to do so that they know, like, really, really, really you're interested in becoming one of them. And just you know, it's a good thing. And oh my goodness, I remember studying for that test, and like, oh my gosh, it takes 5 years, but when you're here and when you're an American citizen, you feel the benefit. So that is why I'm just giving tips on how, like, to go about it smoothly. Let me see if I have another question. Victoria Wanjiko wants to know which state I live in. I live in Wichita, Kansas. My state is called Kansas, but the city that I live in is called Wichita. So I live in Wichita, and that's where I've been living for the last 7 years. I like this state. I like living in Wichita because there is not so much traffic. There is not so much going on. And if I am going from one place to another, the most it will take me is like 15 minutes. So I really, really, really like to be in this state. Let me see. Gina Madiana is asking, hi Charity, did you fill green card yourself or you filled in cyber? Now my green card, like I said, if I go back to my green card story, I had no idea that there was something like a green card, like honestly, you know. But I could hear that people went to the US, but I never understood what was a green card. So I had this friend of mine. Her name was Kathy. And Kathy, if you're watching me, hi. So Kathy was my neighbor. I had my hairdressing college, and then she had a cyber. So she came up and she was like, she used to call me Madam. So she was like, Madam, so you just a green card. So I was like, so that means, like, Madam, do you want to fill out the green card? I said, oh, Kathy, do you want to take my money just for Irene Johnson's? Hi. For nothing. She was like, no, this thing is real. You just try and see if you can get it. So I never applied it. I just gave her my documents, all my information, and she went and did it for me. And by that time, they were not asking for a passport. That is why I am saying that things have changed. A lot of things have changed. And that is why when I talk about these tips about the green card, I always refer you guys to go to their website, travel.state.gov, just for a verification, even just to know if I am talking about, if I am telling you the right thing, you know what I mean? So just go to the website and you'll get more information. So it's just a guide that I am giving you guys so that you can understand this process better. Let me see if I have another one. So, hi, ma'am. When applying the green card lottery, is passport photo for me and kids of mine needed, or is just needed during medical? It's good to have some passport photos. Now, I haven't looked at, and like I said, it's different from when we were applying our green card. So, it's good to have the passport photos for your kids in case they ask for anything to put there on the first application. So just have them just in case, because mine was done 7 years ago. The one that is going to be done this year, I'm not sure if they will ask for them, but it's good to have to just have the passport photos. Now, as we use just regular photos for the application. The first application doesn't have so many things, but after you win the green card, there is so many things that you need to do. But if it is asking for passports, please make sure that you have for everybody that you are applying for the green card, because we said we are not going to hide our family, and we are not going to hide our kids. We are going to apply for everybody. So it doesn't matter even if you have 10 kids. If you have 10 kids and you get it, we'll mobilize ourselves and we will help you out, and we will, tutakuchangia mpaka ujipate umefika hapa Marekani. So please make sure that you involve all your family members. Very, very important. Let me see if I have another one. So some of them are asking for my email address. So I think the best thing, I'm gonna start an email address that is specifically for this one. Steve Park. Hello, Mwalimu. That was my student, my hairdressing student. That's my number one champion. I see you, Steve, and I appreciate your support. What was I saying? I was saying, please, if you have something you want to tell me and you don't want to put it here on the website, please inbox me on my messenger, and I will reply to you. Now, before, I'm going to set up an email address specifically for this thing, so that I can be able to see everything that people are asking. Because if I put it on my other email, what's going to happen is that I get so many emails, and I might omit or forget you. So I'm going to set up an email for this YouTube channel, and then I'll put it on the website. And then if you want to email me, you can use that. But in the meantime, just message me on Messenger, and I will get your message, and I will reply to your question. Now, let me see if I have another. And if you have a question, you can write a question there. I'm able to read your comments and your questions there. So like I said, I come live just to answer people's questions. And please subscribe to my channel. Like it. Like I said, I am at 478. And it doesn't matter even if I will have 1 million subscribers, I will still sit here and have a live session with all of you and just thank you for what you are doing, and just answer your questions and pray for you, so that you can get to this journey. Now, like I said, there's another person. Let me see. There's another person who has a question here that I almost forgot. She was asking about marriage. If you get married, you didn't come with a green card, but you got you got married to a U.S. citizen. Now, when you get married to a U.S. citizen, normally you get your citizenship after 3 years. That one takes a shorter time, because you'll get your first green card, I think, and then you stay with it for 1 year, and then you can get it's a shorter time as compared to the green card, in other words. So and people normally people are afraid, but here in the US you find that people meet in marriage through online. You know those online websites that people just talk? I know there are some people who have been married, and they have been married through online dating. So you can find someone, and maybe they are a good person. Don't just go to anyone. You have to do your investigation to the website that you're going to, and you find that some people you can get married to a U.S. citizen through maybe online dating, and maybe you find a good person, and that person can marry you, and then they can claim you as their family member, and then you can come and live here in the U.S. But that's a really different topic. I haven't read so much on that. But I know is that if you get married to a U.S. citizen, you are able to, that U.S. citizen is able to claim you, and you can have citizenship. Another thing I said, if you yeah, Grace Wairimo, I will host you. I will host you when you win your green card. Just shoot me a message, and I will make preparations. I have a big house here. Right now, I normally do my videos in my basement, because the basement is a little bit quieter, and then my kids are upstairs, so that way I can have enough time to do my videos. So I'm gonna read on that, and then I'm gonna tell you about it. So online dating, people do online dating around here, and you can meet a good person. You know when God has given you a path, has paved your path. Nobody can nobody is gonna stop it. Even if you have so many hurdles, when God has said that it's gonna happen, I know it's gonna happen. So Benson Karaoke, hi Charity, kindly help me how to do this. So are you asking about the process of the green card, or what are you asking about? So if you please like verify and tell me what you need help with, then I could be able to answer your question. I see Judy Rami, hello Charity. I'm late, but I'm following up from Mutwapa watching. That's in Mombasa. My sister lives in Mombasa, so she lives in Mombasa. So thank you, Judy, for watching my channel. And like I said, please subscribe to Charities Bible USA on YouTube, support my channel, listen, get tips, and you will be able to go through this thing very, very, very easily. Oh yeah, Benson Karaoke is asking about the green card. Now, the green card, like I said, it get the application starts in October. That's next month, and I hope that you have a passport. If you have a passport, you will be able to apply on October. And just when it opens, I will make sure that that day I do a video whereby I will outline all the steps of what you need to do so that you can get into the application for the green card. But right now, it's September 11. Please make sure that you have your passport and you know where your birth certificate is, because the date of birth must match. Those ones must match. The date that you were born and the date of your passport. And of course, if you have a Kenyan passport, before they gave you that, they must have asked for your birth certificate. You know why I say these things? I say these things because I didn't know where my birth certificate was. I wouldn't call it ignorance. I would call it our way of life. No, they don't consider about age, Benson Karaoke. Just apply for your green card and fingers crossed, you will get it. By faith, you will get it. So I don't call it ignorance. The way of life, our way of life is different. You find that some of us were born, and maybe our parents did not go to get our birth certificate. Now, my mom they had gone to get my birth certificate, but it got lost somewhere. So I had to go and get another one. So what I'm saying is, I'm not saying that Africans are ignorant, but what I'm saying is that our system necessarily doesn't need a lot of paperwork. But when you come to this other side, paperwork is the thing. Everywhere you go, they will give you papers to write and to sign and everything. And here we use the mail. The mail is very private and confidential, and most of the stuff, now, like for example, my American passport. When I became a citizen, my American passport came in through the mail. So you see, a mail box is very confidential. Now you find that in Kenya, most people do not have a mailbox, because of course you have to pay for it. That's the first thing. I know my mom has a mailbox and she pays for it every year. So those are the things that make us maybe not have some things. So please make sure that you have your documents intact. Very, very important. And don't hide your family. If you have a family, put them there. When we came here, it was me, my husband, and my children, and I have had two more children later. So very, very important. So Benson Karaoke, they do not consider age. Just fill out your green card. Fill out your green card, and you'll be lucky. I told you, I started first time and I got it. So just for the first time and I got it, I consider myself very, very, very lucky. So let me see if I have another question here. Can I apply while my family is in Kenya? Yes, you can do the application, but make sure that you include everybody in your family. And she goes ahead to ask, this is Lydia Minor, what is the status when you're a widow? When you're a widow, please make sure that you take a death certificate. If your spouse has died, you have to go and get the death certificate and take it to the American embassy. Because if you do not, they won't believe. They like verification. It's not that they're saying that you're lying. No, they like to see a supporting document of what you're saying. Okay. At GMJ, this is funny. Good advice. Niko night shift. We'll follow this offline. Natafuta pocket money ya kwanza maisha. Yeah, but you're working, you're working. So when you work, I love when I see young people are working. And it doesn't matter what you're doing. Just that you can be able like to support yourself is very, very, very important for our young people to be working. And oh my goodness, what happened? Oh, I don't know what I clicked there. I went off. I went off. This computer thing sometimes really like throws me off, and I don't know where I am. But I think I am getting there. So it's been 30 minutes. I've seen 12 people are watching me. 5 people have liked, and I believe that there are some other people like GMJ who are gonna watch me offline. Now I put a video there about September 11th. Today is a big day here in the US. We are remembering the people who were killed in the bomb 20 years ago. That's a long time. I was so little. I didn't even think that I could be in the US. So that's why I tell you guys, just keep on keeping on. And I believe that one day we will be celebrating. So I put a video there. It's just a short video. And I'm going to upload another video. So please watch my YouTube channel, Charities Bubble USA, and continue subscribing. Call your friends, call your family members, and call everybody. So thank you for spending this time with me, and I will see you again on another live session. So thank you, and may God bless you.